Hey traders, welcome to We Trade Waves weekly forex forecast. Guys, I really hope all of you are doing well and you are ready for today's forecast. 2 weeks ago, guys, I covered actually DXY top-down analysis, the dollar index. Last week, I gave you gold top-down analysis, and this week, I'm planning to give you pound dollar. Of course, I'll cover all the lists that you can see to the right side of the screen. DXY, euro dollar, pound dollar, or the list actually. And at the same time, I'll give you a lot of tips and I'll explain you about how you can spot a change of structure. So anyway, before we start, all of you are new to We Trade Waves, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, tip, or move, and let's get started as usual with the DXY. For this one, last week we were slightly wrong. I'll say we were wrong in terms of the direction, and I really hope none of you took a big loss or followed us blindly regarding the trades. So for this one, I was expecting market to give me a pullback, which was actually what market gave us, and after that I was expecting market to give us a drop before the next upwave. This pullback turns out to be an impulsive move. I'll explain this in detail anyway in terms of the structure, in terms of actually what's next and all this stuff. But like I said, if you're new to We Trade Waves, make sure to keep watching till the end to not miss any update, tip, or move, and subscribe so you can get a notification every time we upload a video or we update you inside the community tab, okay? Guys, this is our YouTube channel, by the way. This is just for those of you who are new to We Trade Waves. This is our YouTube channel. It's We Trade Waves. You can actually just search for it, or all our official links are in the description under this video, okay? Any other links, guys, please make sure to not get scammed, or if someone send you any direct message, remember, I will never ever send you a message first, okay? So again, I'm repeating that this is important. Our official links are in the description under this video, from our Telegram to Facebook to Instagram to all of them. So back to the forecast and back to the DXY. Last week, like I said, I was expecting market to give me a pullback and then one more fall before the next upwave. Market went to the upside sharp, just to explain this one. By the way, guys, those of you are saying that they cannot see the candles clearly. Remember, you can just adjust the settings of the video to 4K, okay? Once you put it on the 4K, you will see everything in crystal clear, all right? So, again, for this one, DXY, market went to the upside, they gave us a corrective structure here, and then we've got this upwave. This was a sharp move. After that, market gave us a small corrective structure and then up again. Remember, NFP were actually bullish for the dollar and market went to the upside. Perfect, Alan. That's fine. We can see this impulsive structure. What's next? For this one, we are still within this wave, guys, all right? This wave in the circle. We have this drop, we have this upwave, this is a potential expanding flat for now, and we've got this drop. What's next? Remember, I can still see the structure, I would say the same way. I'm still bearish for the dollar for now. What I mean by that, this is a potential expanding flat till now, I'm saying, all right? This is actually based on the current market condition, on the current market structure. And in all the cases, market will give us a drop. This drop, it can be a corrective structure or an impulsive wave to break this low once more before the next up move. In all the cases, if I need to take any decision, if I need to take any setup for the dollar, it will be a sell setup for now, correctively or impulsively, okay? Now, since actually I always give you tips, guys, and advice regarding the structures, remember, every structure, take this as note, every structure, regardless if it's impulsive structure, if it's a trend, if it's any wave that you know, it will start with an impulse, okay? So for that, here we are expecting market to give us an impulsive wave to the downside. I would say like this, corrective structure, and then a drop. This wave, guys, it can, like I said, turns out to be an impulsive wave to break this low. This will explain in detail by T during the Sunday session with the levels, okay? Why this is important? Because market can give us more than one possibilities. But again, in all the cases, the bias is toward the downside first, okay? Perfect, Alan. What if market actually will keep pushing to the upside like that? If that's the case, I will wait, because we will wait for our sell setups before we take any action, okay? Market actually will give us a corrective structure, like I said, or an impulsive wave to the downside. In other means, to make actually the story short, we will be looking for the sell setup for the dollar, okay? Euro dollar for this one, it's the same. I was expecting a pullback here, and this pullback turns out to be an impulsive wave to the downside. Again, I'll try to zoom in here. And this wave, it can actually turns out to be a corrective structure upwards or an impulsive wave to break this top once more. Let's not go that far. Let's just try to trade this wave first of all. We can get a corrective structure, one more drop, and then a pullback to the upside. our bias, our setups will be toward the upside. In other means, any buy setup we get, we will go for it for $, to the upside. And this up wave, it can turns out to be an impulsive wave all the way up to break the top once more, okay? Again, this structure, it's actually still in the making, and we can get here some sort of expanding flat for this up wave to break this top. This is actually early for that because we will see some structures in the middle as some sort of confirmations. These confirmations, guys, and these explanations will be explained for our WW members inside the daily sessions, inside the Sunday sessions, and inside the Wednesday session that we always give on a weekly basis, okay? Those of you who don't know about our program or about WW membership, all the details, guys, are on our website. So if I go to the website here, wheatedwaves.com, this is our official website, www.wheatedwaves.com. You can read everything here if you'd like to. And if you click here, Join WW Pro, you will go to this page, I would say, okay? This is all what you will get, guys, inside WW Pro membership. This one. All of these features, I would say, okay? And again, more payments options are here. You can pay via crypto, you can pay actually via Google Pay, and a lot of other payments as well, okay? Payments methods. At the same time, if you go back to the website, just quickly before I continue with the pairs, and you go to our Trustpilot profile, we are the only ones, guys, who have actually that number of reviews, and we are rated excellent on Trustpilot based on what we provide, okay? So if you scroll down, you can read some of our reviews as example, what our members are saying. Just scroll here, guys, and read some of them, okay? I believe that's the last one, Adil. And if you scroll here, you can see actually all the reviews. Read some of them because I'm pretty sure some of you will be having the same story, okay? As example, Adil, he's saying actually, we are the best. Thanks, Adil. And also he said he was with us since the past 3 years. He is one of our members. And again, read it, guys. You can see actually what our members are saying regarding us. Before joining anyone, make sure to do your due diligence before joining anyone, guys, all right? Do your research, check if these people are legit, if they are making money, if their members are making money on consistent basis. You know all the success stories, right? This is just for the people who are new to Weighted Waves. On top of that, if you go to our Telegram channel, which is this one, our official Telegram channel, it's again Weighted Waves here, as you can see. This is the link. I'll post for you the, I would say, the link in the description under this video, and also you can see it in front of you in the screen, okay? It's at Weighted Waves. All our official links are in the description under this video. And by the way, these are the trade setups shared by our seniors. And look at this. This one of them, by the way, was in New Zealand. And we have plenty of success stories, right? So if you scroll up here, you can see more of the trade setups. Of course, also we have trades of the week and trades of the month that most probably trade of the month will be shared tomorrow during the Sunday session. All the details, guys, again, are on our website and in the description under this video. Of course, in the first comment as well, okay? So for that, back to the charts. $, for this one, again, I'm looking for the buy setups for this one. Any setup, any buy setup that market will give us, we'll try to go for it. It's not trading reversals. It's actually trading with the trend, with the direction of the trend. As example, this is an uptrend, okay? So most probably one push up will be coming correctively or impulsively. Exactly, guys. So for $, I am biased to the upside personally. Alan, what if you are wrong and market will keep falling to the downside? No problem. Either I'll take a small loss or I will not get in. As simple as that, okay? $, for this one. Again, market gave us a pullback. It was actually a sharp pullback after market reaching 1.34, which is this one. And most of you remember, guys, this level, all right? We were saying 1.34 since, I believe, since here and since here as well, okay? WW members, they should remember that. And again, those of you who don't know, we have 2 live daily sessions by our seniors. These sessions are very, very important, guys, because we can actually update you regarding the charts, regarding the setups, regarding what market is doing, so you know what will happen next, okay? Again, this video, guys, is recorded in the 4K. If you cannot see the candles clearly, you can just adjust the settings of the video for the 4K so you can see it in more clear way. Now, as I promised you regarding the top-down analysis for the $, this is $, weekly chart. What do we have here? I'll start, I would say, from, let's go just back to here. We've got this drop, we've got this upwave, this corrective structure, and then this upwave. Those of you are asking, all right, Alan, how can I use this top-down analysis, or why do we need the top-down analysis? Actually, it's It's years of analysis. Why do we need that? Guys, it's very important for wave analysis to do top-down analysis. If you don't do that, you might get a sell at the last wave, or like on the last wave of the downtrend, or you might get in a buy position at the top of the structure, which will be the worst case scenario, and that's actually so bad to get in such trades, especially if you are trading without stop loss. So that's why actually you need a complete system, you need a complete solution in order for you to learn how to trade correctly and be able to understand and get the edge. Okay, remember, to trade correctly, to have actually a better win rate, you need an edge in the market. And edge actually is a system, a tested system that gives you actually high probability chance where the market will be going next based on the analysis that you do. And that system, we can teach you that system inside WW Pro membership, which is We Trade Waves Wave Analysis Concept. Okay, so for this one, this is actually a regular flat for pound dollar. It's a clear regular flat, and after that market started to drop. I'll start from here. Okay, we've got a drop, we've got a corrective structure here, this is a corrective structure. After that we've got a drop, another corrective structure. This corrective structure actually is a running flat here, and we've got this drop. This wave, believe it or not, is explained inside chapter 8 inside We Trade Waves Masterclass course. Our members remember that, and we have forecasted this move here, from here to the downside. That market will go to the downside to break this low. Again, if you don't believe this, once you watch actually the Masterclass course, you will see that. So imagine you are able to predict this way from here to here, way before that market actually gives you this wave. Anyway, we've got this one. This is a running flat. Inside this one, once I go to lower time frames, I explain you what structures you can see inside this one. After this drop, market started to pull back, to push up. We know, or I would say we knew, that this was a low. After that, market started to push up, corrective structure up, pull back, and then up again. I'll go now to lower time frames just to explain you. But remember, the structure here is this: drop, corrective structure, drop, corrective structure, and then a drop. This is a potential ending structure. And those of you are asking, what is an ending structure? Ending structure is actually a wave, or like combination of waves when the trend is about to end. From its name, it's ending structure. A-lot waves, they know actually ending diagonals, but for us, we actually see it a bit differently. Again, the details regarding this one is inside the masterclass. But I'm just trying my best, guys, to always give you tips and advice regarding the structures, so you know, in case later on you see it in the chart, like on the charts, you will be able to catch it. You will be able to know where the market will be going next. Okay, so ending structure usually will end actually, or it will be 5 waves. And for the ending structure, we have something called contracting ending diagonal and something called expanding ending diagonal. From its name, guys, ending will end the structure. Contracting means it will be in this way. I'll explain you now the contracting ending diagonal, right? The contracting ending diagonal, we can label them as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? And the contracting ending diagonal, this wave, wave 1, it will be bigger. This is very important. It will be bigger than wave 3, and wave 3 will be bigger than wave 5. That's why, like, it's contracting, it's contraction. Okay, so it will be contracting, which means the trend is about to end. The trend is losing momentum logically, and after that, market will push to the upside. This is something, guys, one of the patterns that is very, very important pattern. I'm teaching you now, so you know later on, once you see something like that at the end of the trend, this means the trend is about to end. So be prepared to trade the reversal. Again, this is an example here just to explain you this in detail. This is an example as a contracting ending diagonal, and let me show you this one actually in front of you. Okay, this is the first wave from here to here. Again, those of you cannot see the candles clearly, adjust the settings to 4K on the YouTube video. You will see it in more clear way. Okay, let me zoom in, by the way. This wave, let me just make it a bit bigger, a line, and then let's go for 4 pixels. So you can see this in a clear way. Okay, so this was actually wave 1, okay, of this structure, starting from here and ending here. Okay, after that, if I just move this from here to here, you can see that this wave 3 here is smaller. Okay, and then if I move this one from here to here, because that's actually where the wave 5, it's even smaller than wave 3. So 1 is the longest, we have here the wave 3, which will be shortest than wave 1, and we have wave 5, which is actually shortest than wave 3. Okay, that's actually, guys, the characteristics of a contracting ending diagonal. And then any other example, please, for that? Of course, if I go back to gold, just to show you again, and I go here back to the daily chart, I hope, guys, you are not lost and you are actually benefiting from these explanations, because this is very important. If you remember last week, those of you are not with us, or if you are new to weighted waves, this is the contracting ending diagonal for gold. This and this. Because remember, this is where the market have started the fifth wave here. So if we go here, we have this drop, we have this corrective structure. So this is 1, 2, drop. This wave 4, I would say, came in a form of a contracting flat. And then this was the ending, contracting ending diagonal. Look at this. 1, let me change the color for you so you can see it in more clear way. We have this one, pullback or a corrective structure, 3 and 5. As you can see, this wave is longer than this wave or bigger than this wave. And this wave, wave 3, is bigger than this one. This is where the market were about to end, and the trend, I would say, is about to end. And then we've got this sharp up wave. It's the same thing for pound dollar. Back to this one here. Again, I'm explaining you guys the structures and I'm explaining you the patterns, okay? So after this drop, again, we knew that market will fall to the downside here, and at the same time, we knew that market will push to the upside. Also, we have a lot of traders, guys, who took a buy here, and once I go to lower time frames, I'll explain you. So if I need to focus on the points, on actually the major points, this, and this for now, okay? If I need to go for lower degrees, structure or lower degrees focus, I'll change this to blue. I'll be focusing on this one, and this one. This guy is called the fractal nature of the market. For some of you, this might be a bit complex, but again, that's why, guys, we have a program. That's why I have all-in-one solution explaining everything for you in one dashboard. So once you join, you'll get access to the masterclass. Again, I'll not go there, guys. You can read all the details on the website, or you can watch some of the previous videos to know what is inside the dashboard once you join us, okay? So if I go back now to the daily chart, remember, this is the low here, this is the lowest point, or this is the wave 5 of the contracting ending diagonal. After that, market went to the upside, it gave us a corrective structure up, then a pullback, and all what's happening here. So if I go to the 4 hours, remember again, this is the low, okay? This is the low. If I zoom in, just to show you, here, we've got this up wave, we've got a clear regular flat, and one of our seniors took a buy here. Believe it or not, he took a buy here. I hope, like, because he took actually profits early, but this was a perfect trade to the upside. Imagine, I'm just explaining you guys what you are missing if you're not joining us as well, okay? Imagine, you know that market will push to the upside, you know actually what strategy you take, and you know how to compound, which means how to add to winning positions and maximize profits. Believe it or not, with one wave like this one, you can double your account. Now, some of you are going to be saying, Alan, come on, like, this is 2 months trade. I cannot handle that. That's why you need to learn how to trade correctly. That's why you need to learn actually how to master your mindset, how to master your psychology, and how to be with like-minded people to learn from them. Because all what you know, it might be wrong. All right? I'm repeating, all what you know, it might be wrong, especially if you are losing again and again. So do not waste more time and money. Do not waste another month. Join, invest in yourself, and learn how to trade correctly with us. We are making money, our members are making money, and you cannot find this solution anywhere else, okay? Again, I'm confident regarding that, all right, guys? So back to the explanation, back to the structure. Remember, this was the low of the contracting ending diagonal in the bigger picture. Now, this is pound dollar for our chart. What do we have here? We have this up wave, we have here some sort of a running flat. After that, market went to the upside, another corrective structure, this is a regular flat here, and then market went to the upside. For now, this is the first wave of the structure. Why I'm showing you all of this, guys? Because I'll actually explain you what's next regarding this, okay? So back to the 4 hours, just to be able to zoom out and show you what's next here. We've got this up wave. This is the first wave of the next structure. This is the first impulse till now, okay? After that, we've got a drop. This is one possibility, by the way. We've got a drop. We've got this up wave, corrective structure, and then up. Perfect, Alan. what's next here? Next for pound dollar, if we get a corrective structure, even if I go up to break this up, it doesn't change the structure here. If we get a corrective structure, one more drop before the next up wave. Pound dollar, guys, is famous with the expansions. Expansions, they are running flats and expanding flats. Okay, so also pound dollar is famous with expanding triangles. I'll leave the expanding triangles explanation for the next video or the next videos. But again, now let's focus on these two for now. So pound dollar is famous with expansions, again, running or expanding, which means market will give us a wave similar to this one minimum before the next up wave, or in the, I would say, the best case scenario, you will get something like this. Drop to break this low before the next up wave. Again, guys, this is analysis for now. I really hope none of you will go jump in the sell and just waiting for market to give you this drop, and if market go to the upside to break this top once more, you'll be actually coming back later and saying, Alan, see, we have lost our account. Never ever do that. Do not follow anyone blindly, even us. So you have to learn in order to trade correctly. Okay, so for this one, this is one possibility. Okay, so now I gave you everything regarding pound dollar, one possibility, one option, and sooner or later, most probably, market will give us a wave similar to this one before the next up wave. Okay, this is the start of the next uptrend, no question. Now, the biggest challenge is for you to identify the pattern here before the next up wave. That's why most traders keep losing again and again, because they cannot or they don't know how to read the structures correctly. You want to learn that? Join WW Pro, you will learn everything inside. Okay, guys? So back to the 4 hours to explain you what's next regarding this one again. This was the first wave of the next structure. We might get a corrective structure up and then one more drop after this corrective structure. Okay, so pound dollar, again regarding the weekly forecast or regarding the bias, if we get a buy setup, we'll go for it, regardless if it's an impulsive wave or a corrective structure. All right, guys, is that clear? Again, our traders, you know what type of strategy I trade here for pound dollar, what type of strategy I like, and what strategy works here for the pound dollar. Okay, so for this one, please make sure to execute this one, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to make money. Gold, for this one, market is correcting. Again, we are at the top, all-time high for now, and if I zoom in, we're expecting market to give us a pullback or up to break this top, and after that one more drop. This was the zone that we were waiting for. This zone actually was explained by T during the Sunday session, guys. Okay, so for this one, market gave us this up wave. I'll go to the 1 hour just to show you how they actually how they are manipulating the market, and how most of the traders will be out here before the next wave. We've got this pullback, this drop, this was known again. After that, market went to the upside, give us a corrective structure, up, took liquidity here, drop, took liquidity here, up, all the traders out, down, all the traders out. So here they are making sure that most of the traders are out before the next wave. This is very important sign, guys, all right? For you to know which direction to go for. You get me? So as example, look at this one. You have this drop, up, drop, and then up again. So this is some sort of expansion again, expanding triangle. So for that, make sure to know, guys, which direction to go for. Remember, gold is actually affected by the geopolitics and what market will be going next and the structures. So for this one, I will focus solely on the geopolitics for now in order to trade the next wave. And of course, the dollar and the elections in the next few weeks. Okay. Now, if you ask me personally, looks like market will go to the upside once more before the next drop. Which wave to trade is up to you. Remember, if the geopolitics will if the war will extend more in the Middle East, you know, like what they have done regarding the Middle East yesterday, and what's going on as well between Israel and Hezbollah and between Iran and USA. If you will see some sort of ceasefire and some sort of, I would say, calm down regarding the situation, you will see gold falling hard. Okay, so remember, this is all-time high, and what you are trading here to the upside, it should be short-term move. Okay, so be very careful, guys, trading the buy setups. Above this top, you can start to look for sells. Even if you get a corrective structure, a sell setup here is not a bad idea, all right, or a bad decision. Remember, if the XY here will go to the downside, this will push back up to break this top as well once more. Okay, so if you want to go for the buy setups, This has to be short-term moves. And the details for this one, again, the levels, the setups, all of this will be explained in detail during the Sunday session that will be explained, or that will be conducted by T tomorrow at 12 p.m. UK time. Those of you who don't know what we cover inside the Sunday sessions, this is what we cover inside the Sunday sessions, okay? Of course, you will get daily updates inside actually the daily live sessions by our seniors as well. Anyway, I think you know what to do here, okay? For me, I'm expecting market to go to the upside, to break this top and this top. Potentially, if we get this break, any sell setup above this top, we will go for it. Again, there's a lot of possibilities, guys, a lot of explanation regarding the structure, but first of all, one push up will be coming. If we get a corrective structure here, you can look for sell setups. All the trades here, it should be scalping trades for now, short-term moves, okay? In all the directions. Aussie dollar for this one, market went to the downside. Again, it's like all the other majors. We are getting a corrective structure or a pullback similar to this one now, okay? If we get a corrective structure, one more drop, I'm still expecting market to go to the upside, okay? Any sell setup we will ignore, and any buy setup, we will go for it. This might be a running flat in the middle or a 5-wave structure, okay? New Zealand dollar for this one, again, I really hope, guys, all of you who were following us since the past 2 weeks inside WW Pro membership, you remember Euro New Zealand trade to the upside. And as you can see here, New Zealand went to the downside, and the market, of course, if I go to this one just to show you quickly, guys, Euro New Zealand, this was a trade that we were focusing on to the upside. This was the move. We started from here, I believe from here, and then this market went to the upside again. So, in other means, if you get a loss, that doesn't mean the structure has changed. I'll explain this in detail shortly regarding the change of structure, right, guys? But make sure to keep watching till the end. Back to this one here, New Zealand dollar, market went to the downside, and looks like we'll get a corrective structure or an impulsive wave up. In all the cases, for New Zealand dollar, I'm looking for the buy setups correctively or impulsively. Those of you are asking, Alan, what is the difference between a corrective structure and an impulsive structure? Corrective structure, guys, is a slow wave to the upside. This is a corrective structure, like this one, up, corrective structure up, and an impulsive wave is a sharp move like this one to the upside, okay? So, regardless, in all the cases, the wave here is toward the upside. Dorian, for this one, I was expecting market to give me a corrective structure and one more drop, but instead we've got this up wave. So again, we were wrong regarding this forecast, I would say for now, because the structure is not has not changed. But for this one, I explain you the change of structure, okay? Again, in regards of the direction, I was wrong, all right, guys? So we were wrong here. That's totally fine. When we are wrong, we say it. And again, if you are wrong, that doesn't mean you should lose your account. Okay, that's why we have a complete system with risk management, money management strategies, all of this, that how you can manage your trades and how you can manage yourself. Because as a trader, you need to learn, or you have to learn how to master your mind. Because mastering the markets, it's actually tough. I'm not saying it's impossible. You should not focus on this, because regardless of how good you are in terms of trading, you will get losses. It's not about avoiding losses. Successful trading, guys, is about executing the trades every single time market will give you the signal or the setup. Because again, a system, a successful trading system is about consistency. It's about actually series of trades basis. It's not about trade by trade basis. So once you get in the trade, do not actually get married to the trade. So back to this one and back to the change of structure. After this drop here, we're expecting market to give us a corrective structure to the upside, and then another fall. This wave was impulsive, so we never get any sell setup anyway. This was an impulsive wave here, and we broke this top. After breaking this top, market gave us a corrective structure. Here, this is a change of structure. In other means, I'll explain you this one here. If you get an up wave here, and you are expecting market to drop, we've got this drop, and you are expecting market to give you a corrective structure, and then a drop. If here, market went to the upside sharp, you broke this top, and you get a corrective structure, this is a bullish sign. This is a bullish setup. This is a bullish structure. In other means, any buy setup here, it's a valid setup, by the way, to the upside. Okay? So, again, I'll put it in one color so you know, and you'll be able to know and remember the structure. If you get a drop, and then an up wave to break this top, and then a corrective structure here, small one or big one, it doesn't matter. Usually it will be small one after breaking this top, this is a bullish sign. This is where the structure will be changed. For what? Market will not be falling anymore. It will be going to the upside. This is exactly what happened here for dollar yen. We've got this up wave, corrective structure up sharp, corrective structure here. This is where we've got the change of structure. Correction and then up again. This was the NFP and we've got all the way up. Market broke this top. Now, that's great, Alan. What's next regarding dollar yen? Now we know actually where the market or how the market will change the structure or one of the patterns, one of the setups. What's next regarding dollar yen? For this one, I'm still biased to the downside. In all the cases, any sell setup we get for dollar yen, we'll go for it. From the current levels, or even if market will break this top, this will not change the structure. I'm looking for the sells, and this drop, it might be an impulsive wave to the downside. Okay? Again, I'm repeating, please do not follow blindly. Do your due diligence, do your own research. If you have a system, just take this as some sort of additional tool. But if you want to know how we trade, WW Pro is the only solution for you. Do not waste more time and money. Invest in yourself. Now is the time for it. Okay? So for this one, the bias is towards the downside. Any sell setup we get, we will go for it to the downside. Dollar Swiss for this one, market as well is getting ready for another drop. Again, any sell setup we get, we'll go for it to the downside for dollar Swiss. Dollar CAD, again, is the same thing. This is a potential corrective structure, and if we get a sell setup, we can go for it to the downside. This might be the structure, guys. By the way, those of you who don't know what I'm trying to tell you or what I'm trying to see here, this is the structure. One more drop to take this low is very possible for this one. How we will be getting the change of structure? If we get a sharp move here and then a corrective structure. If we get that, this will be invalidated and market will not fall to break this low anymore. For now, market can go down to break this low once more, and this might be, again, a good trade to take. Okay? Yes, all for this one, market went to the upside. We've got a pullback here and then up. What's next? Of course, like I said, this affected by the geopolitics as well, like gold, like a lot of other assets as well. But for this one, market went to the upside because, if you are not following the news, guys, please do so. Or the details regarding this one will be explained by T at the start of tomorrow's session. So every Sunday session, we'll start with the geopolitics and we'll continue to the news events for the next week. And then after that, we'll go for the technical part. For this one, if we get a corrective structure, one push-up will be coming. For now, one more fall before the next upwave. Again, I'm repeating, remember, this is affected by the geopolitics, that the situation in the Middle East at the moment as well. Okay? Especially what they are bombing at the moment. So for this one, corrective structure, another push-up before any next structure. Bitcoin for this one, like I said last week, market will give us a drop in all the cases. Market needs to talk to us, if you remember that, okay? And I said here, we'll be getting either a corrective structure or an impulsive wave to the downside. And like I said at the start of the video, any structure starts with an impulse, and this was the move. If you took a sell here trading Bitcoin, you should have made money, which was clear, crystal clear to us. After breaking this top, market was ready to give us this drop, okay? So we've got this one. What's next? Looks like we'll get a corrective structure here or an impulsive wave in all the cases, and then one more drop. If this will turn out to be a corrective structure, do not miss this buy, guys. Okay? In all the cases, remember, from here we're bullish. This was a protected low. From here we're bullish. And then if we get a corrective structure here, do not miss this buy for Bitcoin. Okay? Again, levels and details inside the Sunday session and inside the daily sessions. If you have any questions, of course, guys, you can ask live, all right? About any pair, about any stock, about any asset. If you have any question, you can ask T live during the Sunday sessions. And of course, you can ask our seniors inside every daily live session. US30 for this one, market went to the upside. We've got a corrective structure and still market is correcting here. So we can get one more fall, one push up before the next drop. This is a complex structure. I'm expecting market to be a bit messy next week. And regarding the, I would say the last structures before US elections, like I always say. So you need, guys, to know what's happening worldwide. All right. That's why I'm saying the Sunday sessions are very, very important, especially what is explained inside, I would say, at the start of it. Because T usually goes into details about the geopolitics, what's happening worldwide, about everything new regarding what can affect the market, regarding actually the news events of next week. All these ones are explained in detail by T at the start of the Sunday session. So do not miss them. You will benefit a lot. Try us for 1 month, guys. If you don't like, you can cancel anytime, but try us. You will see the value inside. With that note, you trade with care, guys. I see all of you next Saturday. Thank you very much for watching.